All right, greetings and salutations. It's your boy D.Boom. We're back with LLE.Astrology. New weeks, new energies. Now, this energy is going to range from September 1st through the 15th. And next time I do astrology, it'll be for the 15th to the end of the month. We're going to start with air and get y'all out the way. I think y'all was last, so y'all first. So how it's structured is male, female energy, or masculine, feminine energy, whichever way you feel or identify with. Past, present, and future energies. Okay, so we're gonna do Aquarius first, male, female, male, ladies first. Then we're gonna do Gemini, female, male, and then Libra, female, male. Okay. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes rant. We're gonna get straight into it. Head, that's sports, that's thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology, the direction you're going, the decisions you're making, because everything starts from the mind. And you got cups. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators in where you're going mentally. Heart and mind must be aligned with everything that you do. Then we got wands, clubs. These are actions and behavior. It's things you're doing, things you've done, not what you finna do because you ain't did it yet. What you've done got karma and accountability attached to it. What you're doing got karma and accountability attached to it. What you finna do does not. Okay, wands also represent the now, the current, the ing, the ing, because we living, we learning, we earning every single day. LLE, we're speaking, we're listening, right? We in the present. That's why it's a gift from God, because it's called the present. And finally, we got pentacles. Pentacles are persons, places, and things. These things you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. All pentacles have expiration dates, and all pentacles are temporary. It's not just pentacles; it's pentacles. Okay, your era, your term, your time. You know what I'm saying? So, no further ado. Got all these pop-ups all of a sudden. Let's get with the business. So, we're gonna kick it off with Aquarius. Aquarius, feminine or female. Energy you either coming out of or coming into is fear. It's the Knight of Swords. Fear represents being mentally discombobulated. Okay, from the card before this. The card before this is the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords represents death or a permanent ending. Something that's going bye-bye. Something that's not going to be the same anymore. Ten of Swords could represent like a divorce, loss of a job, loss of a car. Like you totaling that shit, so you're gonna have to find a new car. You losing your job, getting laid off, terminated. That shit is outside your hands. Or like I say, someone passing away. Fear. It's a normal energy. You know what I mean? But it's energy you don't want to stay in. Okay? So if you got some fears to face them shits head on. Don't keep fear subconsciously in your head. Because number one, your worst fear will become your reality if you keep it on your dome piece too long. Knight of Swords also represents making decisions without crossing your T's and dotting your I's. Or J for jumping the gun on shit. It's a juvenile energy, basically, when it comes to the thought process. So whatever big decisions you need to make sure you make them. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing to put off to the side. If you got a to-do list, get the important shit done first, because handling the easy shit first, you might run out of time to handle the big things. Okay? So like I said, it's energy you either coming into, fear, or energy you coming out of. Fear is also a scare tactic. It's used to manipulate you. Narcissists use it all the time. Users use it all the time. Abusers use it all the time. Losers use it all the motherfucking time. You know what I'm saying? You're a winner. It's time for you to go out and get shit, okay? Aquarius, have no fear. So anything you scared of, anything you afraid of, anything you have fear of, focus on that energy, but don't focus too hard. Get that shit out. The only thing you need to fear is fear itself. So anytime you harboring that shit, that's just a sign you need to get on with it. Chop, chop. As far as the now, the present, you know what I'm saying? Aquarius female, we got the Five of Cups. This is what's going on right now. We got the Five of Cups that represents loneliness, emotional isolation, physical isolation, or like the Hermit card. You know what I'm saying? If I could put it in a song, it's Love Lockdown, by Kanye West. It's Welcome to Heartbreak by Kanye West. It's pretty much the 808s Heartbreaks album. You feel what I'm saying? No, you're not by yourself. It might feel like that, Cups. It might feel like that. But that's not true. You do got people who truly love you. You do got people who actually are riding for you, who support you. They might not be around because, like I say, everybody got shit to take care of. Everybody busy in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Might feel like people ain't got time for you, but in reality, they probably ain't got no time for themselves. So anytime you get the feeling of loneliness or that you by yourself, you know, shake that shit out your mind, like this fear card. Now, if you come into a situation scared that you might end up alone, you know, don't trip. Because whether it's good, bad, or ugly, there's a 66% chance that it might not be bad. But even if it's bad, it's good because God don't make no mistakes. God works in mysterious ways. God is perfect and absolute at the end of the day. So, you know, you are not alone. Play Michael Jackson, you are not alone, to make yourself feel better or some shit like that. You know, the only reason why people are by themselves or alone is to deal with themselves. And why do you deal with yourself? To heal yourself. And, you know, how do you heal yourself? You do that shit by yourself. Just a little tidbit for you to take for the week. Final card, wrapping this up. We got the Ten of Cups, and this is happiness. This is your future. You know, like you scared, came in this situation kind of scared or afraid, you know what I mean? But in the end, you're going to end up happy, or at least with the happiest choice. You might feel by yourself, but that's just half of the shit. Because in reality, going into the future, everything is going to be complete or whole, you know? Emotional fulfillment. Whatever your circumstance, you need to be happy in it before happiness even comes. So be glad you got the job, even if you're trying to get the job. Be glad you got the loan, or you got that account, or you got that, you know, house, or whatever you hoping for. You know what I mean? You gotta feel happy before happiness even comes. You gotta feel you got it before you even have it. You gotta feel cured, or healthy, or healed before it even comes. It's really a state of mind. Because what are cups again? It's just feelings and emotions. Okay, and what are feelings and emotions? You being happy. That's just an indicator of where you're going mentally. You know? Something to take with you. Aquarius male. You come into the situation with, I'll put these here, Queen of Cups. Okay? Queen of Cups represents signs, synchronicities, dreams, visions, or what I like to call the X-Men card. You know, your inner power. We're all X-Men. And don't know X-Men got the same power. Unless you Mystique or some shit, or X-Men that can touch another motherfucking mutant and get their powers, because that's your power to have their powers type shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta find the power within you. It's a queen, so it's a big face. You know. I do dream interpretations. So if you got a weird dream that you can't explain, you can book a nigga like me or people like myself, and we can give you more in depth about what you're dreaming about. Visions, signs, synchronicities. That's seeing numbers. That's seeing, you know what I'm saying? It's like you hear a song and it's basically talking. You know what I mean? Or saying some shit without saying anything. You see something, or something that reoccurs all the time. Really learn how to focus on reoccurring themes, reoccurring numbers, you know, reoccurring scenes in a movie or some shit like that. It all draws a picture. You just gotta have to trust in your intuition. You know, I'm a psychic, and you know, what's the power of a psychic? Where does a psychic's power lie? In their intuition. Damn, Boom, how do you know that was going to happen, man? I mean, it's like you hit that shit on the head. I don't know. I just trusted in my intuition, and I guess I was right. You got true power. Aquarius, you know what I mean? Like I say, whether you trying to find your next move, trying to find your next relationship, or, you know what I'm saying, trying to find the right partner to build with. You know, trust your intuition. Trust your gut. Trust what your heart's saying. Don't ever, 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 ever downplay your intuition. You start seeing signs and synchronicities and shit. Maybe it's pointing you in a direction. Go that way. You know, just keep a third eye open. Basically, that's what the Queen of Cups represents. Keep your third eye open coming into this week, because you don't want to miss nothing. Okay? Because what's going on personally, you got the Devil card. Devil card represents addictions, overindulging, doing things in excess, being chained to a person, or a person's chaining you, whether you realize it or not. Bad dealings, bad business, bad contracts, toxic ass people, or maybe toxic ass energy coming from your damn self. You know, Devil card represents regression. You know, going backwards, doing shit you said you weren't gonna do no more. You know, and the only good thing I can say about this card is what I like to call getting freaked out. You know, like the song "Freak Out" by Chic and shit. You know, or "I'm Coming Out." You know what I mean, by Diana Ross and shit. You know what I mean? It's just getting turned out in a good way. a good way. Not like getting turned out in jail. Not get, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know negative getting turned out on a weird ass getting turned out shit. It's just doing shit you don't normally do. Going outside your comfort zone. Trying new things. You know? It's the energy of like two Christian, like a Christian couple, married couple, newlyweds, and they go to adult stores to try to spice up their love life. I mean, it's called an adult store for a motherfucking reason. You know what I'm saying? Y'all both adults. Hey, just trying some new shit. Switching shit the fuck up. Because more of the same ain't really never enough. In a relationship, in a partnership, any type of kinship. Even if it's between you and your kids, you and your parents. You know what I'm saying? Do new shit. Switch up shit. Because currently it just seems like you're kind of stuck in a debacle of the same old thing. You know what I mean? It's like hitting the same move during sex, man. Shit just ain't really gonna fly. The person loves you, so they're gonna put up with that shit, but eventually they wanna get on some freaky shit. Eventually they wanna trade places like Usher. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you open minded to do so. You know what I mean? And wrapping y'all up, Aquarius male going to the future, you got the Five of Pentacles. And this is the dark night of the soul. It's basically a L. Loss. Or maybe a lesson that you learn right now. You know. Like I say, when it comes to pentacles, they're temporary. Things come and go. People come and go. You know, places come and go. Things get reciprocated, replaced, removed, you know, stolen, found, acquired, and maintained. You just lost something. You know what I mean? Whatever this shit is, got to deal with your pentacles, like finances. Or it's got to deal with, like I said, the people in your life. Maybe you've outgrown people. Maybe some people have outgrown you. Maybe a relationship that doesn't suit you anymore. Maybe you don't suit the relationship anymore. Like I say, what you don't want it to be is because you stuck on stupid. You know, you don't want to try new things. You ain't being really open-minded to not only the new things that you can dive into, but being just open-minded to other people's feelings and opinions on shit. You know what I'm saying? Just something light work, something slight. But that's Aquarius. Got y'all out the way. Let's give it Gemini. Gemini woman, feminine. Energy y'all coming into or leaving is the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles represents a great place, a great standing. It's like a 90%. It's a motherfucking A. Okay? When you're in a position like this, you're in a position to either help yourself or help somebody else. To help yourself or help somebody else. If you choose to help yourself, it's only going to make you better. Since it makes you better, you can make other people feel better. You can put other people in a position or in the same position you got in to win. You know, that's really what the Knight of Pentacles is about, you know, grooming. It's like creating a successful business. A Knight of Pentacles is. And since you did it, done it, and completed it, and now you on, you can put other motherfuckers on. But in this stage right here, you're on your way on the come up. But coming up, don't forget the people who kind of helped you get to where you at. You're in a position of power. Don't abuse it. In fact, you know what I'm saying? Send a little thank you note to the people who've been helping you out, to the people who've been supporting you. You in a good position right now. You know what I'm saying? Think about the time you was in a bad position, where shit was all fucked up. Who the fuck was there? Who had your back? Who was supporting you during that time? Don't be in a good position and, like I say, play Ray Charles and shit, Stevie Wonder and shit, and forgetting the people who put you in position, or forgetting the people that helped you when you was in a bad situation. You know what I mean? You coming into a good situation. You coming into some money. You coming into a great position. Okay? Make sure you help those who helped you out, my G. Because currently, what's going on right now is the Knight of Wands. And it's a big face energy, a knight. But it also represents like juvenile energy. All knights represent juvenile energy. Knight of Wands is moving fast and furious towards your divine direction. It's being in the place to be. Obviously, you where you need to be right now. So since you in the place to be, make sure you do your JOB. You got a job to do. And it needs your full attention. You got a job to do. And that's all you can focus on right now. You know what I mean? Like I say, come great power, come great responsibility. You done came up on some shit. You done put yourself in a nice position. Attaining shit is easy, even though it was hard as fuck. But maintaining shit is going to be a full-time J for job. Alright? It's somewhere you need to be. So not being there is going to have consequences. Like I say, you need to help those who helped you. Because by not doing that, you're going to have consequences. It's called karma. Because we'll go around, come around. And the position you don't want to be in right now is, like I say, you was down, now you up. And since you up, you act like you got to thank your motherfucking self because it was only you that got you here type shit. Bullshit. You got help. You got assistance. You got support. So don't be walking around here feeling like you ain't got help or you ain't get assistance or you didn't get supported. Because I'm telling you, it's going to be consequences to that shit. All right? Future final row. We got the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles represents a master manifester. A person that can manifest whatever the fuck they want. That could do whatever the fuck they want. That could be in a high position to do as they please. This is also an owner. Not a boss. An owner. This is also taking ownership and shit. Taking accountability for things. It's like you're an owner of a business. You might let your boss run the shit and say they run your business into the motherfucking ground. You can't blame your boss. You hired them. And let's just say your business do run to the motherfucking ground. You're the one that's going to have to pay the consequences. You're the one that's taking all the risk here. But in how I see this is just like I say, full accountability. You're going to have to be accountable for certain things. So if you ain't there, you're going to be fully accountable for that. K for karma, it's going to be all up in your ass for not being accountable for shit you should have been accountable for. Not helping those who helped you. I'm trying to tell you, karma. You know, for a lot of you Geminis, shit going to come right back around. Hopefully you weren't gossiping too motherfucking much, because eventually people going to start gossiping about your ass. Hopefully you weren't lowballing motherfuckers to get your ass in this nice ass position, because, I mean, best believe somebody going to do the same shit to you. Just something to watch out for. Alright? Moving on. Gemini man. Energy you either coming into or leaving. You got the Six of Cups. This is the sauce. You know, this is your steez. This is your essence. This is what makes you you. I think you had this in your last message that I did for astrology last time I did it. Sauce. This is it. You know, you don't think you got it, but you got it. You know, you got what they looking for. You got what they like. You know, this is you being a good catch, thinking you not. This is you gotten all together when you think you don't. But it all come from the heart. It all comes from the inside. You gotta know you the shit in order for people to know you the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you also gotta learn a lesson. This is a dual lesson we teaching here. You're the shit, right? You need to be aggressive. Be more assertive when it comes to showing people you the shit. It ain't nothing to prove. It's just let motherfuckers know that you the one. You got the sauce. The steez. You got what motherfuckers is looking for. You know what I mean? So don't shortchange yourself. Don't downplay yourself, because now ain't the time for that shit. It's the time to stand the fuck out. It's the time to start, like I say, beasting. It's the energy of, you know, Kyle Watson, you know what I'm saying, from Above the Rim. I mean, obviously that nigga had the sauce, you understand what I'm saying? Because Tupac was trying to get that nigga to play for the team, you know what I'm saying? It's like you got scouts at the game. It's time to turn up. Remember, he was ball hogging, dogging niggas on the court. He lost the game and got pissed, you know, throwing a chair, ready to fuck Shep up. Leon, ready to beat Leon ass, dated his mom and shit. But like I say, at the end of the day, he was showing out for them Georgetown scouts, but what the fuck college did he end up going to at the end of the movie? Georgetown, nigga. Like, at the end of the day, he the one. That's why they at the game, to see you. That's why motherfuckers is around, to get some of your sauce. Make sure niggas ain't taking your sauce. Still your steez. Just around you for what the fuck they can get off on you, or using you like cocaine just to get they shit off. You feel what I'm saying? But also another thing you need to learn is humility. At the end of the day, everybody's saucy. Ain't nobody better than nobody else. You understand what I'm saying? Because God loves everybody equally. God gives everybody a motherfucking chance. Every nigga is a star in the eyes of the Most High. You understand what I'm saying? But what you need to do is differentiate yourself from everybody else, so your ass ain't no clone. Air signs in general, man, y'all air. If I fart right now, the poop air is gonna blend in with the other air in the room, and it eventually is gonna diffuse. Y'all good at diffusing with people. That's what make y'all good diplomats. But that's also what make you motherfuckers professional fence hoppers. So when it's time to ride, pick a side. Fuck that being nice shit, because you really ain't nice like that anyway. You a demon. You be on demon time a lot. But you know what I'm saying? This ain't time to downplay yourself. The shit you on, somebody looking for that shit. Whether that's a boss, whether that's a business, whether that's a motherfucking system. Okay? And you're the one. So you need to act like you are. Because what's going on right now is the Ace of Wands. This is awareness. You know, they don't know you the shit, but they're gonna get fully aware. And when they do get aware, you're gonna have to make your first move. You're gonna have to take the first step. You're gonna have to make the first initiative to get seen, to get on. You know what I mean? To put yourself out there. You know, you the shit, but just you being the shit ain't really gonna make people know you the shit. You're gonna have to make that first step on letting everybody know you the shit or putting yourself out there to get chose. Because future final world wrapping Gemini up, you got the Fool card. You just had the Ace of Wands. What is the Ace of Wands? Awareness. What is the Fool card? This is you going to the future. Unawareness. Until you bust this move, motherfuckers is going to be unaware. Like I say, you got to make it known. You got to put yourself out there. If you downplay yourself, then you're going to be the most known unknown. Motherfuckers need to be aware that you the one. That you the saucy one. You know what I mean? You bigger veil out here. You feel me? Bigger belly. But yeah, at the end of the day, Fool card represents unawareness, being in a whole new world like Aladdin, or you know what I'm saying, being uncomfortable. And you're only uncomfortable because you're in a place you've never been before. You're around people you've never been around before. You in a field or a system or an environment you ain't motherfucking used to. But all that shit gonna do is just bring the best out of you. Adapt you to your future slot, your future change. So right now, shit is unknown, but best believe you're gonna be fully aware of it. You know what I mean? But right now, you need to stand the fuck out, cause you blending in with everybody else. That shit ain't gonna do nothing but dim your motherfucking light, and your shit need to be shining like a motherfucker right now. So wrapping this up, Libra, Libra woman. Get the other cards going. Libra female. Energy you coming into is the King of Cups. This is energy you either coming into or leaving. So I'm going to put this in two ways. If this is energy you coming into, King of Cups represents the tough guy card. A 1950s, 1960s dad. Just a no bullshit type person. You know, it's like Archie Bunker from All of the Family. Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You know what I'm saying? George Jefferson. George Jetson. Fred Flintstone. Okay, not Miss Doubtfire, not Danny Tanner from Full House, and definitely not Scully and motherfucking Charlie Sheen from 2.5 Men. Tough guy. This is giving out tough love. No more Mrs. Nice Guy. It's time to be tough. You want your relationship to flourish. You want that shit to get serious. You trying to get wifed up and just not trying to get strung along as a motherfucking breezy no more. All right, get tough on your nigga. You know what I'm saying? You tired of being taken for a joke. You tired of people playing with your time and shit like that. Alright, be tough on their ass. Don't be no motherfucking bully. And don't be on that passive aggressive shit. It's time to be aggressive. That passive aggressive shit is motherfucking turn off. And if you pull that motherfucking card, it ain't gonna work in your favor. Because the shit really ain't twerking no more. You understand what I'm saying? So, king up. Kick some ass. Take some names. Be aggressive. Now, if this is energy you coming the fuck out of, say you been too tough on motherfuckers. Alright, let your foot off their head. You gotta be tough, but it's only for the time to be tough. You can't be tough 24/7. You can't be aggressive 24/7. I mean, you're a female at the end of the day. I mean, let the male impress you. He's the female impressor. What Afro man say? Male aggressor, female impressor. You know what I'm saying? If you harboring all the motherfucking aggressive or the dominant or the masculine motherfucking energy, you eventually gonna come up on a motherfucking beta boy. Or a nigga, you know what I'm saying, you gonna end up taking care of or doing the same shit these other motherfuckers been doing to your motherfucking ass, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you're gonna have to learn how to humble yourself. Or submit to a nigga that's greater than you know what I'm saying, on the power side. Anytime you find yourself fighting for power with the opposite sex, or I don't know, let's just say a masculine ass woman, you know what I mean? Like I say, you a Libra, right? You know how to play both sides of the game. All right. Know when to go hard, know when to go soft. But don't go hard and act like you ain't going hard, and don't play soft on passive aggressive shit when you really going hard and flip flopping and shit. Like, now ain't the time for that flip flopping shit. You're gonna have to, like I said, pick a side. Fuck fence hopping. It's time to ride. Pick a side. You either gonna be hot or cold. You either gonna be with it or not with it. You either gonna be on it or not. Okay. Because what's going on right now is the Four of Pentacles. This is holding on too tight to some shit, or being scared to let some shit go. Whatever you holding on tight to, let that shit go. Because you're holding on too tight to it. You understand what I'm saying? If it's time to let a motherfucker go, like, you know, you need to let people go. You know when you need to let a situation go. Whatever it is a pinnacle. It's a person, place, or a motherfucking thing. Let it go. Because at the end of the day, it's going to go anyway. Even if you're just holding on to the thought of something working out. You know what I'm saying? Or just the chance. Chance of something. The chance of some shit happening. Fuck it. Don't leave it to chance. Like I say, be aggressive. Shit ain't going to work itself out. Trust and believe that shit. It's either going to be because you made it happen, or you didn't make it happen. Either because you wanted to go forward with the shit or not. It's going to be on you at the end of the day. Because the motherfucker can play with you all day until you ready to stop playing. But it ain't like the fact that you finna stop playing. It's just you finna let go of this person that's playing with your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? So, future final row. Wrapping you up, going to the future. We got stress. This is losing sleep, losing teeth, losing hair, losing weight, gaining weight. The wrong way from too many thoughts in your motherfucking head. Mental constipation. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, you too blessed to be stressed. I mean, what purpose is it for you to be stressed out? Or even allow yourself to let somebody stress you the fuck out? Like I say, you got the power. At the end of the motherfucking day, just bust a move. Period. If you getting stressed the fuck out by somebody, like I say, obviously you in a power struggle. Obviously, motherfuckers is not taking you serious, or you getting misunderstood, or whatever it is. Whatever it is, you need the Four of Pentacles, that shit. You know, let that shit go. On my full house shit, cut it out. Like, at the end of the day, let go. Because by letting whatever this is go, you ain't got to stress over it. Stress is mental anyway. Ain't nobody stressing you the fuck out. You stressing over whatever the fuck you stressing over, man. Ain't nobody stressing you. You stress your fucking self. It's a mental thing. And stop letting people play mental games with you. Stop letting jobs play mental games with you. Stop letting your friends play mental games with you. Like I say, it's all mental at the end of the day. Wrapping this up, Libra man. Energy you need to come into, or energy you need to leave. It's kind of similar to the feminine. King of Wands, that represents fiery king energy. It's the energy of like a Libra. I mean, not Libra, excuse me. Leo, like myself. A Aries or a Sagittarius. You know, coming from a Leo. Like I say, it's a fire sign. You know what I mean? Like, we ain't fence hopping. We gonna pick a side and be 10 toes the fuck down on that shit. And even if we wrong, we gonna stand on it. We hot. So we might have a tendency to burn other motherfuckers. We don't do it intentionally. We do it just for being our motherfucking self. But who cares? You're gonna have to be more aggressive, man. You're gonna have to go out and get yours. Once again, you sitting around waiting on shit to happen, it ain't gonna happen like that. You need to be the king of wands. And what's that? The king of action. The king of getting your ass up and getting that shit. The king of making some shit happen. People ain't listening to you, make them listening to you. If your former tactics ain't making it happen, then try some new shit. You know what I mean? But it goes with the whole standing out part. Leos, we stand out in any motherfucking room. You can see a fire sign, because like I say, we in motion. We on 10, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, we out here trying to make our shit be known. All that blending in the background is some shit you're going to have to get the fuck off of. Now, if you been on that energy, hitting niggas in their head with hits like Diddy, take that. You know what I'm saying? Like DJ Khaled, another one, nigga. We got another one for your ass. If you overdoing shit or oversaturating, it's like you a producer or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Or you doing content or some shit like that. It's like if you doing too much and ain't really getting no reactions out of it, then dial back. Get it the fuck off that. Because you don't want to oversaturate shit. I noticed the scene that anytime I'm getting to doing shit or I'm putting shit out, and I'm putting out a lot of shit, and given the magnitude of shit that I'm putting out, I should be getting some clicks and hits on that shit. But when I ain't getting that, it's a sign that people watching, They just not acknowledging it. And when people are watching you, hearing you, and they ain't acknowledging shit, they either taking or faking. You're a producer, you putting out beats and shit, snippets of shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I got heat over here. Okay, obviously niggas know you got heat. Dial that heat down. Because all motherfuckers is doing is making beats like yours. Ganking your shit. But ain't even telling you that your shit is the shit. You literally are originating shit, creating shit, and people just taking. Then you got fakers, people that fake fuck with you. They ain't fucking with you because, I mean, I guess in their head it ain't cool to fuck with you while you still trying to build. But once you get on, motherfuckers gonna be on your dick for real. Worst shit you can have is people who supporting you after the fact. Niggas weren't fucking with you when you was putting yourself on. Now you on, now everybody want to be your friend, now everybody want to fuck with you. Like, fuck that. Okay? And don't allow these motherfuckers to come through after the fact. But kick their ass out your cipher, out your circle and shit, because what's going on presently is the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups represents a ship. Friendship, relationship, or kinship. It's you and another person, you know what I'm saying? Like, getting to know each other. You know? It's another person, energy you intertwining with. Like I said, it's somebody. This is energy of somebody jocking your steeds. It's like they close as hell to you. And they feel you. They ain't letting you know they feel you. They ain't letting you know they all in your shit. You know what I'm saying? Orbiting you like a motherfucking planet or a moon or some shit like that. But it's like they close. I can see if you got a person and it's like you doing shit and it's some good shit. And it's like fans or people who support you and send you messages. Hey, yo, that shit cold, bro. Like, hey, man, keep doing that shit, man. Like, that's the type of connection you need. It's people who, like, truly support you. But if you got motherfuckers around you and, like I said, you doing shit and motherfuckers ain't give you no feedback, motherfuckers ain't fucking with you, then they ganking you. They taking your shit. Stealing your ideas, stealing the way you do your mixes, or whatever the fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Watch who's close to you. And you only need to be close to people who fuck with you the long way, who appreciate the shit that you do. Not silent motherfuckers. Motherfuckers that you, like, they your friends, they your family, they close to you, but they don't support none of the shit you got going on. Like, hell no. Nah. Fuck with the people who fuck with you. Support the people who support you, because you're going to go further than, like I say, just being down with people who you think is down with you. It ain't what the fuck you think, it's what you know. It's time for you to start doing shit. Alright, final card in this message, wrapping up air. We got the Ace of Cups. It's self-love, self-respect, self-admiration, self-realization, self-identification. You gotta love your own shit. Because if you don't fuck with your own shit, how you expect people to fuck with your shit? You gotta respect yourself. I'm telling you, it's a lot of motherfuckers cooling out here, man. They just doing whatever's popping. Like I say, jigging and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that big swole ass nigga with the fool who just be dancing and cooning and shit just to get views and shit like that. I mean, that's what's popping on YouTube right now. I call it coonery. It ain't like people laughing with these niggas. People laughing at these niggas and they benefit from getting laughed at. It's a fucking clown. A jester. It ain't no comedian. Feel me? Like, dude, make sure you got some respect for what the fuck you doing. Make sure whatever you doing is, like I say, inspiring people. You know, healing people or making people grow, not making them laugh. Fuck laughter. Like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? This ain't no game. It ain't a game, is it? Alright, then it shouldn't be a game when it comes to your art. Or whatever the fuck you got inside that you putting out. Okay? So that's the message that I got for air. Hope I could be of good use for y'all, you know what I'm saying? Stay tuned. Alright? Need a reading book from you. Deuces.